Hey guys, welcome to our first dumbbell press workout. So this one we're going to emphasize is chest, front half of the shoulders, and the back of the arms and triceps. We are going to do 4 different exercises. We're going to do them three times through. This is all going to take less than just under 15 minutes. We're going to do 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, but you don't need a timer because I'm going to be doing the whole thing with you, so just follow along with me. And all you need is one dumbbell, and we're either going to do our push-ups on the ground or a Basu is optional for this, okay? So let me go ahead and grab my dumbbell here, get in position. Guys are probably going to want anywhere from a 15, and they might work all the way up to like a 45 over time. Ladies, you probably want 8 to 10 if you haven't been lifting in a while, and you could work all the way up to even like 35. So the important part is when you finish that 40-second set, if you felt like you could have done another 3 or 5 reps on top of that, then it's too late. You want to move up a notch, but just move up one notch. You don't have to, try to double your weight or anything like that. We just want to slowly push that to a high level over time. So let's go ahead, get this started. I got a timer going here, so once again, just follow along with me. All right, guys. Here we go. So we're going to do the dumbbell clean to press to start. So I got a wide stance, dropping the hips back, and I'm going to push hard to the heels, bringing it all the way up. So like I said, I'm just using a 25. That way I can keep talking. I have this thing 40 or 45 like I normally use. No talking for me. But remember, I got a weight overhead, so I got to keep the core drawn in. Keep it tight, just nice, perfect reps here. A little bit of speed on this one. Okay, so I'm going to take my 20 seconds. It's best if you can breathe through the nose and then out through the mouth. And your stomach is going in and out, so you're breathing through the diaphragm. You don't want just the chest going in and out. So stomach in and out. Deep, slow breaths. This one, let's line up sideways. Wide stance again. Pushing hard through the heels. Core is tight. Alright guys, so deep slow breaths. We're going to switch to push-ups. I'm just going to set this down here. So I'm going to start off with the Basu. If you have that, it definitely makes it a little bit more challenging. I'm going to put my hands on there, just like they'd be on the ground. I'm going to press through the fingers, help support the wrist. You can grab it like that if you want. Perfect straight line. I'm hugging the elbows. My abs are tight. I'm squeezing the glutes. Just like if I was doing a plank. If I was on the knees, I gotta keep the butt down. Focus on that chest, shoulders down and back. If I get rounded up here like this, I'm not gonna be working the chest at all. So, lead chest, breathing out after each one. Sometimes you gotta do a mixture. Maybe start off a couple on the toes, finish on the knees. Okay, so we got our push-ups in. I'll set this out of the way. Next one we'll just do them on the ground. But you can keep using your Basu if you got it. So now I'm going to do an overhead tricep extensions, just isolating the back of the arms. Get this in position. So my abs are tight, squeezing the glutes. And I'm grabbing this dumbbell, hands wrapped around it like this. Nice full range of motion. Breathing out after each one, squeezing the butt, abs. Back of your arms should be burning after this set. We're already warm out a little bit with that overhead press, clean the press. Push-ups, we used them again, and now we're isolating them. But one cool thing about doing it like this is we're gonna wear these triceps out, and then it's gonna make our chest and shoulders work harder on the other two. So we're gonna take our 20 seconds here. We gotta repeat. I'm gonna go back to my right side. That's round one. We gotta do this 2 more times. Wide stance. Lots of legs. Another thing that might happen too, let's say you started off with maybe did a 15 or a 20 on your first set. You could just barely get the full 40 seconds in. You're probably going to find that you've got to move down in weight on the second, maybe even the third sets. And that's totally fine. We're just wanting to get somewhere around 35 seconds of work inside that 40 seconds. It does not have to be perfect. We just don't want to stop the set and still be able to do it under 4 or 5. We want to be, it'd be better to have to stop 5 seconds early because it's so heavy than to have a bunch left in the tank. All right, I'm gonna rotate this way. Nice, so we are halfway done. All right, so this time, if you got the ball suit, totally welcome to keep using that. I'm gonna do them without this time. It's out of the way. So remember, I'm pressing through those fingers to help support the wrist. Body's in the straight line, abs tight. Even if I can only come down this far, I've got to stay straight. People tend to do this a lot, and all I'm doing there is like stressing my shoulders. I'm getting no chest. I want my chest to get low. You can even put a little towel underneath your chest. Make yourself touch it each time. And on the toes, same thing. I might have to, even if I start with the toes, I might have to finish with knees. No problem, you can switch it as much as you want, just stay straight. Now we're gonna go back to triceps, overhead tricep extension. All right, guys, so we're getting in position here, abs tight. Front on. Breathing out after each one. Squeeze the glutes and the abs. Your triceps should just be burning now. If that weight is heavy enough. And so you might have to stop 5 or 10 seconds in a set. No problem. Go back. You know, now if you're getting to where you're missing like 20 seconds of the set, then that weight's just too heavy. It's going to get a little bit lighter. But you're going to get strong fast. All right. We have completed 2 rounds. We just got to do this one more time through. All right, guys. So, deep slow breaths. I'll start off with that right side again, pushing hard through the heels, all the way up. Chain angles here. gotta do one more. Okay. So just breathe, just breathe. That one is done. We're checking them off the list now. 3 exercises to go. Deep, slow breaths, deep, slow breaths. Start off this way. My hips are going back. All right, here we go. All the way up. Okay, switch to the front. Almost there. Okay, so we got 2 exercises. So I want to show you another one of it. So maybe you're even having troubles keeping the straight line on your knees here. Let's see if I can kind of, hopefully I can stay in frame here. And what's going to happen, say maybe the back of a couch, kitchen countertop, table, something like that, maybe your office desk. So see, when I'm up high like this, still pressing through those fingers, I'm still hugging my elbows. You can see I'm leading with the chest. And then once I master this, you know, maybe I can't quite do 40 seconds of perfect push-ups on the knees, but the taller I get with this, the less weight I'm putting on it. So if I had something this height, that's going to be easier. Then I work down to this height. And then maybe I find like a footstool or something in the house that's, you know, this height. And then after that, you're pretty much ready for the ground. So everything applies the same though. Perfect straight line, abs are tight, hugging the elbows to the side. Our shoulders are down and back, our shoulder blades are coming together. All of these exercises. All we gotta do is the triceps, and we will be done with this one here. All right. Here we go. Abs tight, full range of motion. A lot of times you'll see people doing this and they're only going like a quarter of the way down. It just means that your weight's probably too heavy. You really want full range of motion on everything we do to get the full gains. You gotta activate all those muscle fibers. Spin around. Breathing out after each one. Core is tight. Couple breaths maybe. That's a good thing. It means it's heavy. Keep it going. All right. So we have completed our push portion of the first workout. And then let's just go ahead and let's just lightly stretch those muscles. So I'm going to interlock my hands. I'm going to breathe into it, open up that chest. And you can see I'm not super flexible. I can't lift them real high. But if you're having troubles even doing that, you can put a small towel in there and that'll help you lift it up even higher. You can put your hands in a door frame, kind of lean into it. But I'm going after the chest. So I'm just breathing into it, lifting it up. I don't want to just hold it straight. I want to move with the breath. Just move. And then I'm going to bring this one across. We're just a super light stretching. We'll come up with some specific, just stretch only videos. But you'd be amazed at just what the minimal amount of stretching will accomplish. And then for my triceps, I'm going to pull this back and just kind of breathe into it. Yeah, I'm just doing, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. Breathing into it. Other side, 15, 20 seconds. And you never want to stretch before a workout. It's always optimal after. You don't want to stretch cold muscles. And then one I love for the shoulder, or two really. So put my thumbs here, I'm bringing them together, open up the chest. So I'm kind of pulling those shoulders down and back and just working through this. I'm going to do just, 5 or 6 reps this way. And then I'm gonna start together, I'm gonna reverse it for 5 or 6. Open up that chest again, but really good mobility for the shoulders. Just change angles here. All right, guys, awesome. So remember, if you had reps left in the tank, you got to move up just a little bit on weight next time. And if you were having troubles getting through all those sets, it might be a little bit too heavy. But that was an awesome. We got all the chest, front of the shoulders, triceps. Our next one's going to be a pull, where we're going to get the biceps in the back. All right.